some unusual saturation going on right now. Today's video we're going to talk about binge eating in cycling. Alright, so I'm going to give you some contrast where I'm at. I'm here in Chumpon, Thailand. It's really warm, very high UV. I'm being pretty sun smart here. I mean, you can bake yourself in sunscreen if you want, but I don't know. I think it's better to cover up. I've had my sun for the day. I'm Caucasian, so I'm going to respect my skin. Cover up. A little bit warm, but it's alright. I'd rather be that than sunburn. Let's put this camera in this tripod here. This is on the chainstay of the bike here. Binge eating and cycling. Let's talk about it. What do you think of these hats, though, eh? This is like a Thai gardener's hat. Really good sun protection. Fantastic. This is a bag of mangosteens here. We've been using this bag for the last few months. You can see it's starting to break a little bit. So yeah, hundreds of times we use this bag. This is a bag of mangosteens. This is 4 kilos of mangosteens. So this is technically a binge meal. This is binge eating right here. How many calories in this right now though? Man, honestly, I reckon there's probably like 300 or 400 calories in this. Maybe. Literally this whole bag, 4 kilos. This is like doing weights here. 4 kilos, mate. 4 kilos, bro. You're gonna eat 4 kilos of fruits, 4 kilos of food in a meal. He's eating a fucking 4 kilo meal. Holy shit. You know what I mean? Even for the Thais, they'll be like, you're gonna eat 4 kilos. Okay. But in Australia, they'll be like, no, bro. You're not gonna eat 4 kilos of fruit in a sitting. You're not gonna do that, you know? So it's like, there's a guy down there, he's looking at me, he's like, why is this guy talking to his bike? He's thinking this is a fucking crazy tourist farang. This Thai dude was just looking at me, and it's so funny. Because you can't see the camera on the bike. I'm just talking to my bike and leaning up against the wall. And I'm holding up a bag of fruit and I'm wearing a funny looking hat. No tourists wear these hats. Alright, this is Isan gardener style hat, Japanese soldier. Anyway, so 4 kilos of fruit in Australia, no one's gonna do that, alright? Unless you're watching my videos. And you're gonna get fucking lean and fit. So this is the deal. So how many calories in a thing, you know? It's all about context. Life is all about context. You walk into a bank like this, looking around like that. People think you're gonna fucking rob them. You could walk into the bank with the hat like that and it's alright. But you can walk around in the sunny conditions like this. I can walk around in Thailand like that, no one cares. It's alright. They're like, it's interesting, you're wearing a hat, it's sort of funny. But you do that in a bank in Australia, security's going to be like, whoa, what's about to drop down here? You know, so life is about context. So when people say, oh, they've got a binge eating issue, you know, context, man. This isn't 40,000 calories. This isn't 10,000 calories, all right? I would qualify a binge, really, is 10. If you're eating 10,000 calorie meal, that's a binge, but why are you doing that? Because you're fucking hungry. And you're likely been starving yourself. What's going on with this lighting here? You're likely been starving yourself in the past, you know? And so you haven't looked after yourself, so your body's really fucking hungry. But there's so much money right now let me fix this tripod. There's so much money out there being made right now in psychiatry and stuff, making people feel guilty. Oh, you got a binge eating disorder, you've got like bulimia, all this stuff, anorexia, bulimia, and all these things, you know? There's so much money in that industry, mate. Well, we can send you to this, we can send your daughter to this clinic and it'll cost, you know, such and such money, and you know, we got qualified doctors there. We can help maybe. We can maybe help, and it'll cost you maybe $10,000 to $50,000. We can do that. It's like fucking. You go there, they don't even teach you how to eat properly. It's just standard fucking bullshit diet, nutrition nonsense. 4 minutes in the video. Binge eating. It's context, man. This is probably 400 calories. Let's say it's 1,000 calories. I don't think it is. Let's say it is. Great. I don't think it is. Let's say it was. That's still not enough. That's a minimum meal for me. Just enough. Just to satisfy. I like to have about a good meal for me is probably 1,500, 2,000 calories. You know, a good fucking meal. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done for eating for quite a while now. But we live in this world where we are taught calories the enemy. Less calories, low calorie. Get less calories. You know? Eat less, do more, move more. Eat plants, not too much, move more. It's like such unsustainable fucking advice, isn't it? So let's crack on into the magazine. So what's the solution to binge eating? First of all, have context. What is it? You'll see it in there. Behind me is a place I can compost, like a little vacant lot. Back to nature, man. Back to nature. Fantastic. And these are one of my favourite fruits, mangosteen. Here in Thailand, there's like 50 cents a kilo. Fucking unreal. Local organic from the Galleries market. You can tell they're organic because they've got ants all over them. Never complain about the ants. Never complain about bugs in Thailand anywhere because they'll put out the chemicals and start spraying the fuck out of it. Google up deaths in Thailand, pesticides in the hotels. Hotel deaths Thailand. Mysterious, people dying from fucking bug spray. Because people complaining about bugs. There was a bug in my room. Spray it. And they fucking die. Literally, Google it up. Anyway, this video is not about hotel rooms in Thailand. This video is about bulimia. And it's a pet subject of mine because I get it almost every day. I've got bulimia, how do I prevent that? You know, blah, blah, blah. I got diagnosed with bulimia. Well, mate, there's not a single fucking nutritionist in the world or eating disorder expert who would say this is a proper meal. Oh, that's definitely binge eating. That's definitely Mr. Johnstone, Mr. Durianrider is definitely binge eating there. I mean, 3 pieces of fruit, that's okay. That's normal. Just a handful of fruit. That's acceptable limit. That's an acceptable nutritious snack to have. Fruit's lacking in protein and iron and I don't know those fucks. I don't fucking forgot because I went to university and I just parroted shit. I didn't really fucking learn it. You know what I mean? You can have a bit of fruit. A portion, an acceptable portion is just a bit of fruit. Not too much because fruit's got a lot of sugar in it. Fucking oh my god. You only have one life, alright? Who the fucking life are you going to take advice from? These muppets who can't even control their own life or don't live a life that you envy? It's not about material envy. Oh wow, like, you know, fuck that. Most people who are materially loaded are fucking emotionally bankrupt and depressed as, man. Seriously. The more you own, the less you own it, the more it starts to own you. But who emotionally are you envious of? You know? They're the people that you want to model in life. People who have control of their emotions. Control of finances is pretty easy. You might be born with money or might just be, you know, lucky with money or we might just know how to manage money. That's good. But control of your emotions, you're not born with that. You know, your parents can't really teach you that. That's something you got to fucking learn yourself. Control of emotions is self-fucking-made. You're not born with that. Your parents, nah. Because I know plenty of parents who are emotionally secure and their kids aren't. Yeah, because maybe their kids get, you know, whatever happens to them in life. And so that becomes this. Emotional security, emotional stability is self-fucking-made. And nobody's going to tell you that. They're going to, no, you need to take a pill for that. So much money and confusing people, you know. This whole binge eating thing, the context of it is how many calories is a meal you're having? Oh, I'm overweight. That's too many calories. How many calories is it? Oh, well, I don't know. Well, let's find out. Okay, so this bag of fucking mangosteens here is 400 to 1,000 calories, maybe even 300 calories. It's not much. I'll eat this and I'll still be hungry afterwards. Oh, it's because you're a binge eater. You're a binge eater. Ooh. And so, this is, you know what I mean? For some people, this is like, oh, I can't eat that. Fruit makes you fat. Oh, no. Some people, it's like, oh, wow, mangosteen. Oh, sorry, carb. Oh, yes, alloy. You know, I want some mangosteen. Yes, it's very good. For me, I'm like, for Natasha and all my girlfriends over the years come to Thailand with me, they would eat down a 5 kilo, 10 kilo bag of mangosteens for sure, 100%. And afterwards be like, oh, I'm still hungry. And they're all super lean women. Super lean. Super, you know, always super gorgeous. So, see, it's the context is huge and I could talk for hours about it, man. So you just have to get enough calories. Eat. If someone says you're binge eating, understand that they're just sharing their opinion about something. It's not a truth. Like, people call me a binge eater all the time. You're a binge eater, then you go to ride extreme amounts of exercise to burn the calories off. I've ridden 600 meters today from my hotel to the market to this point here. It's probably 600 meters. Oh, that's extreme. Like, yeah, see, you're exercising all off. You got to burn it off. Why don't you just get up in the car? Why don't you get a taxi 600 meters? That's some people's truth. That's some people's reality. That's not my reality. I don't want to live like them. You know, that's not my deal. So you got to understand. You got to ask yourself the question of, what the God's thinking? There's another Farang talking to his bike. You ask yourself the question: what's the lifestyle? What sort of quality of life do you want to have? You thought this video is just going to be about bulimia and binge eating, and it is, but we've got to go deep in that. We always have got to bring context to the discussion. So who you got to listen to in life? You know, who you going to listen to in life? The people who don't know, don't care, don't want to really just want to cash in on what's trending. Do that. I'm not interested in that anymore. You know, actually, I never was interested in that. Fucking hell, man, it's crazy. So eat, man. I recommend binging every fucking meal. If people call you a binger, then whatever, great. I call it eating fucking normally. I call it eating to get it fucking done. The amount of vitamin C, antioxidants, and nutrients in a 4 kilo bag of mangosteens is pretty fucking impressive. The amount of nutrients, anti-nutrients, in a bucket of fucking KFC, the amount of saturated fat, carcinogens, heterocyclic amines, benzopyrenes, growth hormones, both added and naturally occurring in a bucket of KFC, dead animal chicken, Kentucky Fried Cruelty. That's, you know, that's crazy, man. So people are, oh, calories a calorie. Where's the benzopyrene, heterocyclic amines in this? Where's the excess cholesterol? There's no cholesterol in this, actually. Where's the excess saturated fat, all the liver toxins and the DDT and all the fucking shit they feed in the chickens these days, all the shit's in the environment, you know what I mean? Where is it in this? A calorie ain't a fucking calorie, man. Where's the glucose to fuel your brain in a piece of chicken? It ain't there. You know, so it's like, there's, you know, society is so confused about nutrition. Oh, but fruit's got no protein in it. Yes, it does. This fruit has every single of the 8 essential amino acids that are needed for human health and survival. All right, this fruit does have it. Every fruit does. Every fucking plant food has it. I should say, every whole plant food. If I got this mangosteen and just extracted just the sugar out of this, then it wouldn't have any protein in it. Okay, get that. But if we're eating the whole fruit, that white stuff there, that's got all the protein you need in there. All right? You eat enough calories, you get enough protein instantly. Do you know anyone's ever died from protein deficiency? Oh, but, no. Fucking hell, man. You know, even anorexics, they don't die from protein deficiency. Their heart fails from electrolyte disturbances. They didn't have enough calories. Didn't get enough sodium, potassium overall. Protein's not an issue. It's carbohydrates. You need carbs, man. You need minerals. You need fruit. You need rice. You need sugars. So I get told I binge eat all the time. I do extreme exercise. And this is just from dumb, educated people. That's it. The more educated people are, almost the dumber they get. Well, I read. I went to university. Well, I learned. You got fucking dumbed down, man. You know? What is education these days anyway? Education, again, context. Whoa, Harley, if you went to university, got a degree, I might listen to you in 5 years' time. Well, by then, bro, you might be dead from colon cancer or have a heart attack. Or be still overweight, hating life, and your dong don't work. Because you're impotent, because you got too much fat in your blood from eating too much dietary fat. You're going to wait 5 years before you're going to listen to me, who had sex twice this morning, and good sex, hard, rod, sex, you know, about any meds. You're cool, bro, you know. For me, the education is life education. Nothing beats that, man. Nothing beats that. Like, fucking hell, man. It's like, if you want to learn about building muscle, don't listen to a fake natty like Athlean X or all these other fake natties who obviously clearly use anabolics but lie about it. And you can get these massive arms and these little legs. People are like, he's the #1 coach in the world. And it's like, where's the results down below? Like, leg day. What about leg day? You know what I mean? If you want to learn about building muscle, then take advice from people who aren't afraid to tell you the truth about building muscle, about the fact that they do use gear and what they use and how much and blah, 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 blah. I'm not recommending that. I'm just saying, if you want to learn the truth about something, you know, like I wanted to learn a bit about the truth about professional cycling. So I asked a coach in Australia who is a very, very, I won't mention his name because I know he doesn't want to be involved in the durianrider drama. Fair enough. He told me in private, after hours, leaned back in his chair, looked outside to see if anyone would listen. Harley, you need a good doctor. You need a good doctor. And that's what it's about. You know? He didn't tell me what to use. He just said, you need a good doctor. You know, he said, you're going to go to Europe, and all of a sudden you realize that, you know, the people you used to race with are like a few levels higher than you. And you're like, hang on, what's going on there? And then you notice that they've got a doctor that goes to races with them, blah, blah, blah. So I learned in 2001, if I wanted to be a pro, you know, like a proper pro, not just like a pack-fill pro, you got a €30,000 contract, you got a free bike, you got a couple of jerseys you can sell at the end of the season to pay your rent. Cool. I mean, like a proper professional athlete, like getting proper fucking money, then you need to take gear. You know? And so I was like, okay, cool. And I really, 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 really respected his like straight up fucking talk. You know, straight up fucking talk. And you know, so that was in 2001. That was like 18 years ago. So I appreciate when people don't bullshit me in life. And so I hope if you appreciate, you know, the videos that I make. You know, I ain't here to bullshit people. I ain't got nothing to sell. Nothing to sell you. What's the word? I do sell people product. I sell people the incredible product. But I'm not. I don't. I live a very simple lifestyle. You know, I dress like a bit of a vagrant. I ride bikes. I travel. You know, hot women, cheap life. That's what I love. Good fruit. I don't need to scam people and lie to people to afford this extravagant lifestyle that I just, you know, I love living a very simple lifestyle. There's so many beetles on my bike right now, it's quite distracting. There's this beetle down here. Let me see if I can, this beetle's got like a little horn on its head and it's just flying around. This is insane. Look at this, oh fucking hell. Who needs fucking drugs in life? I'm totally straight as a fucking arrow right now. And this is like I'm on acid, man, seriously. There's this beetle with a fucking horn on its face. I'm not talking about an acid flash, but this is crazy, man. You don't need drugs in life, kids, seriously. Good sex, good fruit, good fitness, that's all you fucking need. This beetle has got this like little horn on it and it was sitting down there and then it jumped. I don't know if you saw it on camera, we'll have to look at the edit later. Fucking hell, that's just like so surreal. But I don't have to scam people and bullshit people to make bank, you know. I can just be straight up honest, mate. If you buy my jerseys, we'll make, you know, a little bit of a markup on them or not, whatever. It's cool. If you buy my ebook and get mad value and make hundreds of thousands of dollars from following YouTube tips now or whatever and lose mad amount of weight, have great sex, have a great life, that's fucking incredible. If you don't buy my ebook, that's fine, you know. Actually, don't buy it just for buying it. Buy it, actually fucking read it, take action on it. But I'm not here to scam people, hustle people. I'm not here to get millions and millions of followers, blah, 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 and be fake and tell you what you want to hear and just lie straight to your face like all these other fake natties. I'm not a good actor. I'm a fucking shit actor. I can't be on camera and be like, yeah, man, like, I'm totally clean. Like, this is just hard work. Like, yeah, man, like, discipline, believe in yourself, you know, Rocky Sylvester Stallone. Oh, like, just do it, man. Like, you can do it. Don't tell yourself it's about steroids. Just do it. It's like, fucking Jesus, man. Like, these people are fucking good actors, aren't they? They're fucking good actors. And if you like watching actors, YouTube, Instagram, fucking full of them. Fucking full of them. And if you watch enough of my videos, you know what I'm talking about. But that's just the reality out there. People are going to bullshit you. You know, it's easier to, Mark Twain said, it's easier to fool people than convince them they've been fooled. People don't want to hear the truth because they don't want to have their illusions destroyed, you know? They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to have their illusions destroyed. Nietzsche, whatever his name was. You know, that's just like, that's not 99% of people out there. I'm trying to appeal to the 1% here. People actually have fucking common sense. Because you can give someone the truth, like a mangosteen or whatever, like fruit, and most people are like, oh, fruit, oh, it's got ants in it. Oh, it looks weird. Oh, is it moldy? Ah. You know what I mean? Like most people, you walk down the street in America and you give this to someone, they'll be like, oh, what is that? Oh, looks like, is this some sort of turd? Oh, why is it motley look? Is it rusty? Wow. Is it fruit? Oh, fruit's good. Oh, it's got sweet sugar in it. Oh, you know, like 99% of Americans would be like, ah. You have to sell it to them, man. This is worth $50. Oh, $50? Yeah. Oh, does it make me lose weight? Is it better than Botox? Will it make me swole? Will it make my dick 10 inches? You have to fucking sell it to people, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Alright? If this fruit was worth $500 a pop, mate, it'd be popular as fuck in America, wouldn't it? With the non-Asian crew. So that's where we're living, man. So bulimia, far out, man. It's like, you need enough calories every day. I like to get at least 3,000 to 5,000 calories a day. At least 10 grams of carbs per kilo body weight per day. So I'm maybe 65, 75 kilos. I don't know. I don't weigh myself. So I'd say I need at least 650 to 750 grams a day of carbs to properly function, to have good libido, so I can give Natasha good intimacy, good passion that she deserves as a hot 21-year-old female. And it feels good for me as well. I need to have that many carbs to keep my blood volume high, so my dong is strong, my mood is right, my cardiovascular system is effective, my immune system is strong, and when I'm racing 20-year-old guys up hills, I can either smash them, or if they're smashing me, that the gap's not too far. I like to have those carbohydrates. It gives me satiation. I love to eat food. I'm not a moderation person. Actually, I do moderation, especially everything in moderation, especially moderation. I'm a person of good extremes. And so when I came across the fact that carbohydrates are actually essential for us and you need to eat a lot of them, I'm like, I am fucking in. I love fruit. I love cereal. I love rice. I love sugar. I love fruit. I can eat as much as I want. Sign me fucking up. And every animal in nature has its own diet. Humans follow diets, different diets. Every animal in nature has a species-specific desire. That little horned beetle that was on my hat before jumping around, trolling me, that has a specific diet. It's probably fruits or decomposing leaf matter. That little thing isn't designed to eat hamburgers, etc., meat burgers. But probably might eat them, I don't know. But in nature, it's species-specific diet. So humans, we have the economy, which is based on selling other humans shit we don't fucking need, so we can get material shit to position ourselves against other people and have different postcodes, bigger houses, better cars, and better surgery and all this shit. So we create these little things with entertainment and art, and we create food as edible art. We put a piece of dead animal on a plate with some little vegetables in there on top, and it's a super small serve, and have some wanky waiter or waitress on high on coke with a slick back hair and goes, yes sir, you're blah blah blah. And, like we pay $100 a fucking meal or whatever, those restaurants, and then that person owns a big house in Hollywood and Brentwood and all that stuff, and just so we have all this human created nonsense out there. Small micro meals is trending, and then you come along and have a fucking 4-kilo bag of mangosteens, now all of a sudden you're a binge eater. Or you're having a big bowl of cereal. They have these little fucking mouse bowls, Mickey Mouse bowls, and you come along with a proper human-sized bowl, and you pour it up, a litre of soy milk, low-fat soy milk, some sugar in there, pour the sugar on, put the box of cereal in there, you eat the whole thing. People are like, oh. And you ride your bike to work instead of driving a car, falling asleep on the bus, and having 10 cups of coffee to stay awake every day. And people think, oh my God, you're not abusing drugs like us, you're not abusing petroleum like us, you're not abusing your body like us, there must be something wrong with you. You're not calorie restricting like us. What? How dare you try and eat foods in amounts that we would love to do? Oh. And so, and that can be context as well. Some people are jealous, some people are just uninformed, some people are miseducated, some people are just dum-dums. So you have all the layers. How many layers do we want to go through? There's so many layers there, isn't there? So much context we can talk about. It's a big discussion. But eat, man. Eat as much carbohydrate as you want. The only thing I limit in my lifestyle, dietary-wise, is fat. Too much oil, I get oily skin. I feel like my scalp feels all like, yeah. Get like pimples on my back, my face feels like all oily. Have an oily meal, even a low bit of oil, and within 10 minutes, 30 minutes, you can feel it here, and you feel it on your shoulders, can't you? Feel that oil on your back. Get a bit of back knee. Acne on your back knee. Do it tonight. Get the most expensive bottle of oil you can buy. $100, $50 a bottle of oil, cold pressed, everything, and then put it on your salad and then eat that. Then 10 minutes, 30 minutes afterwards, notice your skin, you can feel the oil, like a bit of an oil slick, because that oil always rises to the surface. Or oil always rises above, rises to the top. And so you'll feel that through your skin, feel it through your scalp, can even cause hair loss as it causes your hair follicles to sort of be suffocated. It goes up and traps it. 100%. I've noticed that even when I started eating more oil, from going from like raw food where I was eating very, very, very no oil, or very, 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 very rarely, and to having a little bit, I can notice my hair would sort of thin out a little bit at times, and then cut back the oil, and the hairs get thicker, and you can feel it in your scalp as well. So you wouldn't feel it on the side, you feel it on the top. So that's another thing, and then there's a whole DHT thing going on there as well. But oil is a thing I definitely very, 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 very limit. Same with fat. I like feeling high energy. I like feeling high on life. I like it when people write in the comments, he's definitely high, And I've done a lot of drugs in my life, I'm an experimenting sort of person. So I understand what it's like to be high on amphetamines or Ritalins or caffeines or cocaine. I understand that very, very well. And so when I get to have these feelings of euphoria, and I'm carved up, and I'm fucking totally lucid, and I'm totally fucking sober, I'm like, yeah, this is the real high. Like when that little beetle was flying on me before, I was just like, what's going on here, It's like the beetle was trolling me. It's like the beetle was gaslighting me. Like, can you guys see the beetle? The beetle was here, can you see it? And the beetle was like hopping around. I could see the beetle, I'm not sure if the camera could pick it up, but the beetle was gaslighting me, so it was just like hilarious. That's what it felt like. There's a bit of a trip there. It's okay, who are you gonna take advice from in life? This video's bounced all around like that beetle. Hopefully you can get some value there. All you have to do is limit your fat intake, high carb vegan, fruit, rice, cereals. You'll have people in the raw food community, like I used to be back in the day, 10, 15 years ago. Oh, don't eat rice, your rice is not so good. I take that back. Rice isn't good if you're mad dehydrated. If you don't drink enough water and you have a meal of rice, you're thirsty, or if you have too much salt on it, then yes, rice ain't so good. But if you're hydrated, hydrate before you eat, because rice can be dry. So it ain't rice's fault, Add more water to it, have like a rice soup, it digests so fucking well. The same as like the sun is fantastic, but too much sun, in context, ain't the best thing. You have people in the raw food movement even say, don't eat too much fruit. You have people in the raw food movement say, don't eat too much fruit. Fruit's good, low fat's good, but don't eat too many bananas. More than 3 bananas, not so good. Stretches your stomach, makes you obese. Durianrider doesn't know what he's talking about. Durianrider's leaner than me. Durianrider's fitter than me. Durianrider's girlfriends are always leaner and fitter and don't have to calorie restrict. And I don't know! You know what I mean? You have people in the cooked food world who say, don't eat fruit. Fruit makes you fat. Dr. McDougall even says that. Oh, fruit's got sugar in it. Raise your triglycerides. Don't eat too much fruit. Can hinder weight loss. Dr. McDougall says that. So fuck, the dude's so lucid on so many fucking levels, and he just drops the ball on the fruit and sugar thing. It's like, fuck. It's like, you even have Dr. Neil Bernard, man. Someone I've promoted a lot over the last 11 years on YouTube. Even, he's got a book, Reversing Diabetes, which I've promoted a lot. And even in that, it says something about fruit and sugar and stuff. And I'm just like, what? You guys contradict yourselves so blatantly. You guys are so wise, but you make these contradictions with sugar and fruit. It's like, what? Like, fat's issue. Yes, it is. Oh, but sugar, it's almost like, they're so conditioned socially and in their professional medical field that they don't want to promote fruit or sugar, even though they do, but they contradict themselves. So in the eyes of their professional friends, work colleagues, peers, then they're like, well, you just fucking contradicted yourself, Neil. John McDougall, you just contradicted yourself. Can you imagine in the coffee room? Yeah, John just released a new book, Starch Solution. Says carbohydrates are good. Everybody needs to eat more carbs. Yeah, did you read page 46? It says too much fruit can cause obesity, hinder weight loss, rise triglycerides. Hey, Johnny doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like me saying fruit's good for losing weight, but don't eat too much because it'll make you fat. It's like, what the fuck? It's like saying that riding bikes will tone your legs, but don't ride too much because your legs will get like that big, which is total bullshit. Look how fucking skinny my legs are after fucking riding around the world a zillion times, Look at all my girlfriend's legs. Have you ever seen a durianrider girlfriend with big legs? And they all become gun cyclists, alright? Cycling makes your legs slim. But it tones them up as well. But it's just, yeah. Do you ever see me contradict myself like that in one of my books or whatever? I don't. I can't. It's crazy, especially at this age. With my level of experience now, the contradictions can't exist. Maybe in 2008, when I'll be saying, don't eat starches. I said that maybe a couple of times. Cooked food's dead food, blah 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 blah. So there was context there I didn't fully understand, like I do now, and things like that. So I wouldn't eat a big cooked food meal right now because I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna chill. I still want to be productive. So when we want to be super super productive, I'm making sure I'm carving up on the fruits. But to avoid hunger, then I'd have bowls of rice for sure. But I do prefer having the fruit during the day. Raw till 4 style, that's why I created that. Nothing comes close to that. Nothing fucking comes close to that, man, for me. And for zillions of people out there. That's where it's at. But again, you're going to be called a binge eater if you're eating the proper amount of carbohydrate calories. And so you've got to be comfortable with that. I could have 1,000 people walk past today and they'd go, binge eater, binge eater, binge eater, and people could say whatever they wanted, and I'm going to enjoy my bag of mangosteens, and I'm going to go, wow, this is actually some good content. I've got some people, I'd like to have some discussions, blah, blah, blah. I can handle insane amount of social disapproval because I know I'm on the right path. I'm not doing the right thing by my body, by the planet, by the animals, etc. All these outside voices, don't worry about them. If I'm telling you doing something wrong, doing something wrong. If you got some quack person who's saying, that's wrong, then don't get angry at them, don't yell at them, don't scream at them, don't start a fight. Just accept that that's their opinion and they're entitled to that. They can just shut their fucking ass. No, seriously, they're entitled to that, man. You're entitled to your opinion, I'm entitled to my opinion. And that's fine. We've got to accept that. That's called communication. That's called communication. So, and once you shut down people's opinions, then that's not really, that's not communication there, is there? Someone's sharing their opinion about you, like in a fair way, in a respectful way, saying, durianrider, you're a binge eater. I'm like, okay, cool, let's talk about that. Let's blah blah blah. I'll write a comment and say this is the deal. You should eat like me, so you feel like me, man. Get results like me. Your life will be transformed. I wouldn't want to live your life. You'd fucking kill to live my life. Actually, no, you wouldn't because you're lazy. You probably hate it. So that's the deal there. Binge eating, bulimia. I see it all the time with athletes. They get really, really hungry and they're going to eat some KFC fatty shit. Not the vegan KFC, like extra fatty chicken stuff, and then they're starting to gain weight. Then they do another crash diet. I see it all the time in cycling, especially women cycling. That's why most women cyclists are sort of bigger. People ask me all the time, Harley, why are women cyclists not as lean, skinny, slim, bikini body-esque like your girlfriends always are? What is going on there? These are professional women cyclists. And they diet hardcore all the time. It's like yo-yo here, lean up for a weight, they're stripped down for a race, and then boom, balloon back out because they're back on the protein shakes. All these cycling teams are like protein, and they're forcing protein into women's. Most of the people in women's cycling, the director sportifs, the DSs, are fat Euro dudes who don't have a fucking clue about diet and nutrition. They've got great race tactics, can be motivational for sure, organised, yes, 100%. When it comes to weight loss nutrition, look at their bodies. All the ones who are still lean now, they're calorie restricted and their fitness is pretty shit compared to what it could be, compared to mine, same age. So they don't know how to give nutrition advice to women. And so there's women out there, calorie restricted, doing protein and bacon, riding faster, doing keto shit or whatever, and they're having bad races like Emily Batty, and then just gain weight and just not as lean as they should be for professional cyclists. Professional cyclists, you want to be pretty lean. Not anorexic, but slim, lean, like, Natasha, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's the deal there, and that's why we see it. Women just diet more, and that's why when you start the diet, your thyroid just slows down, your FGF, your fibroblast, growth factor at 21 starts to become ineffective, and then you start to gain weight, no matter how hard you're training. You can be Olympic gold medalist and look like you don't even really ride a bike as a female rider if you calorie restriction and stuff like that. So that's another topic, but please eat. If anyone tells you binging, take it on board, but don't take it, don't carry it with you. Say, cool, okay, I appreciate your opinion. and gosh, I watched Harley's video. He's right, they're wrong. I appreciate people telling me they care about me or they just whatever. Cool. Don't take it on a board, man. Don't let it stress you out. In fact, this is the truth. This is where it's at. And people can disagree with me, but they're still gonna be wrong. Look at my girlfriends. Look how much they get to eat. Look how minimal they train. Look at me. Look how much I get to eat. This bag of mangosteens down here. I'm just like so looking forward to smashing it. Just savoring it, enjoying it, getting that nutrition to my body. The carbohydrates my brain needs, my body needs, my dong needs, everything needs. My legs need, my hands need, everything needs. Creativity needs. Creativity runs on carbohydrate. And yeah, carbs, man, is fucking where it's at. The body needs very little protein. Plants have all the protein you need. Body needs very, very little fat. There's omega-3s in every single fresh fruit and vegetable. Body needs very, very minimal fat. It needs a lot of carbohydrate. Please, people out there, never, if you can promise me one thing, I don't care if you hate me or love me or whatever, I don't care about that. This isn't about that. Promise me one thing, that you'll give your body, your cells, all the carbohydrate it ever asks for. Be it fruit, rice, sugar, corn, oats, whatever starches work for you. Just give it to it, man. You know, if your body wants more sweet, have more sweet. Add sugar to water, drink it. The kids are screaming. They want something sweet, they want chocolate. Give them some fruit with sugar on top. Don't give them some bland pear that tastes like fucking Vaseline chalk. You know, Vaseline chalk. That's what most fruit tastes like these days. It's like Vaseline chalk with a hint of stevia flakes in it. It's like, I want a chocolate bar. I mean, fucking astringent pear. Man, this kid's gonna be stealing chocolate as soon as I get the chance. I know, because I was one of them back when I was 8. So give your kids some fruit, blend up with some sugar, give them a glass of water afterwards, rinse their teeth, dental hygiene, and they'll be satisfied, man. You know, give the kids fruit, that's what they need. Give the sweet fruit, like with sugar in there. You know, blend it up, and rinse their mouth afterwards with water. Teach children dental hygiene at an early age. Most people, parents' dental hygiene is don't eat sugar, blah, 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 eat this, and they go to bed with like sticky shit in between the teeth, some pastry or whatever. That ain't good. Teach children dental hygiene. Flossing. You want more food? Then floss your mouth. You know, dental hygiene, rinse after meals, things like that. So, we don't get taught the end of this shit in school, though, do we? It's all about whatever we can make money off people with. Anyway, that's the deal. Please, people, eat as much carbohydrate as you want. Harley, is this too much carbs? No, it's not. All right. You can eat too many carbs before a race, all right? Like, let's say I've got a 5K race in 10 minutes. If I eat this bag of mangosteens in 8 minutes and go do a 5K race, I'll be like, whoa. I'll be boosting mangosteens over the track. I didn't eat too much food, I ate it at the wrong time, right? Before training, just a few pieces of fruit. And afterwards, after training, smash it in, have a little siesta, some water, back at it. Hour's time, all right? Do that. If you want more information, detailed information, but very, very simple, get a copy of my book, Carb the Fuck Up. I outline it page by page by page, day by day, meal by meal, etc. It's all in there. Just read that again, and get on it, man. Get on board. All right, hopefully this video is enjoyable. Not even enjoyable. Insightful, giving you some life-changing context, some life-changing tips. I know this information has changed so many people's lives. Hopefully you take action on it. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you found it waste your time, give it a thumbs down. We'll see you soon. From Chumphon, Thailand, it's time to binge in some mangosteens.